How many days, how many ways, how many more, how many's do I get to ask? I watch you looking as if all depth in a mirror were not an illusion. I reflect on reflections, what is in is on, another dream of grandmother dead. Hands bent, hands knotted, black and white photos of her I had taken, I recall how remembering was. I turn on the light in our room, you say turn it off, dreaming the fear of what you might have seen, gray for days, a skeleton face in review. I insist on the light, how else am I going to see? You dress in the mirror, I have been so already. Don't pace, you warn. Gazing at the wall opposite me, I stare at the common disarray. You do count on me to be patient, a luxury you indulge to excess. Downstairs, outside, in front, we wait for the ride to Queens, a cousin we see once a year. You make me buy flowers up the block, the man with no English at the corner stand, flowers in bunches or to pick by ones. No baby's breath, I say. Turn the paper on the reverse, the tacky flower pattern hidden. Leave the inside white outside. A breeze blows, the flap folds, petals bend, our ride comes. I sit in the back to the cemetery. I look up and out the rear window, leafless branches webbing the sky, overcast for miles. Gray and grief for grandmother, I say. You neither speak nor nod your head. I cradle the roses in my arms as we go, your face falling off petal by petal, features peeling. The roses are black, black roses, black not red. I expect black stems, black thorns to black petals. I hold them in my lap, tips of fingers keeping an absent time. The rose is 11, not 12, yes, 11 flowers, roses, o'clock. The funeral is this morning. That's a dream of grandmother from Land's End. Without signs. I wish I could say what it was that I remembered about you, watching you stand with your back to the wind, the sun just above the line of horizon, 180 degrees of ocean. A gull hovers, holding on to a crab, legs dangling from its beak. A bit of salt spray, several grains of sand in my mouth, waves weaving symmetry as wings do in flight. The ocean here terrible, tumult over tumult. Other gulls have come squawking, frighteningly ungainly birds. I whisper the mirror, suspicions in succession, I imagine the albatross. I find more wounds, the skin I inspect, tips of fingers walking, expecting to uncover what you mean to tell me. You were afraid of the gulls, I fear shards for weeks after dropping a glass. I know how words break, the glass broken, I cultivate new scars, keeping open my eyes. The shadows I see oblong, fingering them as I do, they will not heal. The shadows I toss, newly found stones at the sun. You said you remember the stones we used to collect on the beach. I did not notice you had taken my hand. Surf's Edge. I never used the slingshot I had when I was a boy. I couldn't imagine shooting squirrels with rocks. The stones, John, the stones. Vermont summer granite, I stumbled up hills, slipping on a snake after trout. She is always the same different woman, another morning at the shore, summer vacation, Montauk. I walked Surf's Edge into town for coffee, croissants, almond beautiful. 2 for us every morning. We walk an extra few miles. I no longer wondered if I should have remained the same man. A cousin whose name I have forgotten chopped a snake with his fishing knife. How could I remain the same man that I was? I might have shot them wildly. Trepidations here are serious. The sand's under my feet, another ocean wave coming over. Pebbles are handier than the stones, and I try to skim them on the ocean as I had when I was a boy in the Berkshires. On the lakes we would swim. A nota, I remember. The stones, John, the stones. Alliterative, are they not? Sticks and stones, you know. I broke my bones when I was a boy. How many times my arm in a cast, jumping out of trees to slide down snowy hills. A flat stone in the shape of a surfboard on the beach at Ditch Plains I uncovered. I explore carefully once more my skin, sands matted, the edge of low tide, neither wounds nor words recollected. A gull lands to hunt for the clams, its beaks engineered to open. Dinosaurs, she says, prehistoric, are they not, she asks. I agree. She matches my pace side by side, walking step for step, steps. My mouth opens, her mouth, broken shells, broken words. A crab has fallen from the beak of a gull. Of course rhyme has its own reasons. We are alone, waiting for dawn. A glow increasing above the ink of the sea. The line of horizon wobbles faintly. The red, orange, yellow smolder broadens. The gulls are hungry. More come squawking. I keep thickly unforgettable the scars I have found, searching me as I have combed the beach for stones. Recollecting me, I realize, has other implications.